Hey, Lauren here from Honest Reviews, and today we are looking at the DOSS Soundbox Bluetooth speaker. Okay, so this speaker here is often the best seller on Amazon.com for Bluetooth speakers, so it's definitely worth a look. The price is $27.95, so that is really affordable, especially when you compare it to something like a UE Boom, which is up in like $200 plus. So for 30 bucks, what do you get? Well, the speaker itself has two 6-watt drivers, so that's a total of 12 watts, so it's pretty powerful. It comes in a bunch of different colors. You've got blue, black, obviously, pink, white, and red. And like a lot of things, the different colors kind of have price variations, not by too much, but sometimes if you really want a certain color, you might pay a few dollars extra. This speaker has a 2,200 milliamp battery and it has 12 hours of stated playtime, so that's pretty decent. So like I said, this is one of the top selling speakers, very frequently number one. It has 4.3 stars with 13,567 ratings. So you know this one is really, really popular and people love it. They love the sound, they love the size. You can see on the top here, it has lit up buttons, which, you know, that's not a big deal, but a lot of similar speakers, the buttons are more like built in. So the fact that these are lit up, if you use the speaker a lot in dark situations, you're actually going to find that really useful. So you have like forward, backwards, play, or this has a built-in mic, so you can do hands-free calling. This will switch the mode. It has an aux port, so you can play through an aux cord. It also comes with an aux cord, so that's really useful. Not a lot of them do. It's charged by microSD, which is pretty standard right now. And then it also, I'll show you the back here. You can see it kind of gets fingerprints pretty easily. But you have the on-off button. I'm not the biggest fan of this just because it's not on the top. You have to kind of reach around and find that button. Not the best, but not too bad. This is the line in for the aux. You have a microSD card available. So you can put it in there and you can play your music from your SD card. You don't have to worry about your phone having battery charge. So that's really nice. And then you've got that micro USB for charging. This comes in at 1.23 pounds. Now there was a little bit of discrepancy on Amazon.com. They had listed it at 1.65 pounds. DOSS said 1.23. I weighed it. It's 1.23. So that's pretty good. It's not too heavy, but it's got like some weight to it. It sits really nicely. It's kind of got these little rubber feet, so it doesn't slide around when I'm pushing it, which is nice. In terms of volume, that's one thing that's a little finicky. The way you turn the volume up is by like turning this ring like this, which is like a little bit finicky. It's hard to get it just right. If you only want to go up a little bit in volume, you're kind of like going like this and then it jumps up too high and then you're trying to go back. I don't love that. The buttons themselves, there's no feedback when you press the buttons. They don't go down. There's no little like haptic response or anything. So you kind of aren't always super sure if you've pressed the button properly, but these are all like little tiny nitpicky things. All right, so obviously one of the most important things is how does it sound? I compared it to a bunch of other similar ones. I thought this was quite good. People generally find it really good. I am going to play some just like free jazz music for you and you can kind of hear. I don't think it has as much bass as some similar ones, but it's quite good. So it can go pretty loud. It's not the loudest I've ever heard, but it's loud. It will fill a room easily. There's a decent amount of bass. It just has good sound for 30 bucks. Like, it's very impressive. So in terms of the speaker itself, it is splash proof IPX4. So this is not something super rugged. You don't want to be dropping it in the water or taking it out on like a big mountain climb or something like that. It's kind of more for gentle use when it comes to water. Okay, so that's the DOSS Soundbox. #1 selling speaker on Amazon very often. It's really good. For the price, it's fantastic. The buttons are nice. It looks nice. That's a huge thing. It looks quite nice. I mean, you can see that like just general use, you've got some fingerprints on it. It kind of needs to be wiped down, and that's just me testing it. So, you know, the design is not out of this world, but it looks good. There's lots of colors to kind of fit whatever you want. Price is good. Sound is good. There's a reason that this is the #1. So hope you found that helpful. Please give us a thumbs up if you did, or leave me a comment letting me know what you think of this one. For a lot more awesome reviews, please hit subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.